Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have youtube.com/richygo versus MJ, and this is going to be the finals of a Dragon Riders Games tournament. The winner of this will be winning either 3 Small World, which is worth $115, or they can go ahead and decide to just take $100 cash. And make sure you go check out Dragon Riders Games, link down below in the description. And also please use my affiliate links, and let's hop right in. Oh, also make sure to check out ReldiK. Makes good content. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see MJ win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 41 versus 40, opening hands. We have Hornet Drones, Engage, Widow Anchor, TC Boo, and Prosperity. Which is, you know, kind of nice. No hand traps. And they have Qinglong, Imperm, Gigi, Lulu, Nian. Alright, so we're going to see Virtual World versus Sky Striker. They're going to normal summon, GG effect, target, so keep going, anything, I will hit you up. Alright, so like, you know, like if I have a response, I'll let you know. Which is, you know, fair sometimes. I don't know, I like it when people just like say okay to stuff, because otherwise like I play fast. They're going to turn those into a stellar win. Okay, this card's actually not like bad. Okay, it says you can shuffle this card in all monsters your opponent controls in the deck, and you have to activate 5 effects. All you have to do is activate 5 monster effects, and then it goes up to 4,000. Or you don't have to activate 5 monster effects, but 5 monster effects in general have to be activated. It's definitely interesting that this is the line that they are deciding to go for. Then Roshi effect, dump, summon. I wonder if they know what they're going up against. Because, you know, this is the finals of the tournament. Usually once you get to the finals, you know what you're playing against. Go for Mud Dragon, Nian, put back Qinglong. They're going to turn those into the hot red. And then activate City, bring out Chuchi. I remember when, like, this was becoming, like, the sauce in the extra deck. And it was like, oh, this is how we beat Dark Ruler. Right after VFD got banned. And then set Imperm, end phase, go ahead and add back Lulu, and then pass. So they have Chuchi, Imperm, Hot Red, Stellar Wind. Well, like they will have Stellar Wind. Well, I might actually not have Stellar Wind in this matchup. But, you know, if it was like a regular matchup, then they would. They're gonna go ahead and Prosperity for 3, banishing the Selene package and shiz. Then look at the top 3. Yeah, it looked like they were grabbing Nib there for a second. I was like, oh, that's wild. Grab Afterburners. Activate Hornet Drones. Summon out the token. So summon's good. Go for Hayate. Widow Anchor. Target Hot Red. And then Afterburners. Target Stellar Wind. And they do have the 3 spells in graveyard. They're going to chain Chuchi to pop Hayate. Yeah, it's like they could chain Chuchi to pop this to protect the back row. Now Imperm, and that will be popped. Activate Engage. Yeah, go search out Ray. And then they're gonna they actually can't draw because Prosperity. I refuse to mess up Prosperity today because I messed it up yesterday. Someone went for game when they were under Prosperity and I didn't catch it. I told, like, I brought this up so many times before. Prosperity is the hardest thing as a commentator because you'll just like forget the restrictions of it. But as a player, I mean, sometimes you still forget the restrictions of it, but not nearly as much. Yeah, so they're just going to go ahead, show the log, put back Widow Anchor. I mean, technically it should go to the top of the deck, but Kagari. Like, if you accidentally draw a card, what's supposed to happen, like, in real life? Like, if they draw the card and they don't... If they shuffle their hand, that's a game loss. But if they don't shuffle their hand, then the card just gets revealed and gets put to the top of the deck. And, like, they get a warning for it. But they don't shuffle. Activate Widow Anchor, take the Roshi, turn those into an Anaconda, pay 2k, go dump the Fusion Destiny, the Bricks, summon out the Enforcer, Battle Phase, pop, attack directly. They're going to take 25, but... Oh, okay. I was going to say they're going to take 25, but then realize it's only supposed to be 1250. How many SwordSoul Virtual World am I going to go over today? Okay, I mean, I'm happy it's this deck over just like regular Virtual World, but I literally just recorded this. I haven't recorded this deck in like weeks. And now these first 2 videos I'm recording today are both the same. It's crazy. I mean, okay, I'm cool with it. They're going to go to main phase. So they are going to activate the emergence. Jeez, that makes so much more sense. So they're going to Ash that. Then Lulu, target, Chain Enforcer. Yeah, Enforcer Graveyard Effect. That Ash. Wow. I guess I don't know what their extra deck is, but maybe they like Qinglong, go search Nian, discard Nian, normal summon Lulu, special back out Nian, rank 3, Downer Zeus. Doesn't even seem that great because your opponent has follow-up through this. I mean, obviously, we know they wouldn't even get to that point because TC Boo. Draw Rhoda, Summon Enforcer. Has 6 card? Broken. Oh yeah, the Ash is the 6 card. Crazy. Celestial, try to draw, and then they scoop. So going on to the next game now, we're going to see the Virtual World SwordSoul player go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Dasher, Afterburners, Fusion Destiny, Ray. Not nearly as good of a hand, but still not bad. They drew 1 brick. Then they have Lancia, Qinglong, GG, Nib, Valor. Leaves Nibbin versus this deck. Lancia still kind of weird. I mean, their hand doesn't really do anything, right? Is there? Yeah, they just end phase, add back Lulu. Yeah, it's like GG target, this doesn't do anything. Roshi target Qinglong doesn't do anything. Now this is GG. But Lulu target Qinglong is good. Kieran target Qinglong still lets you play. You do a few different things. You could like dump Lulu, Shanwu, summon Lulu, Vermilion, pop itself, and then you just have like Lulu Qinglong. Pass, draw Rose, and then normal summon out Ray. I guess I gotta like keep track of the summons. Attack, effect to dump, go dump engage, go for Kagari Rose. They said, wait. Summon that. They're going to let this go through. Go for Zeke. Zeke effect. Try to banish Chains Lancia. Said, cool. Activate engage. Doesn't have the draw. Then go grab Widow. Even though it doesn't have the draw, it's still just Rhoda. Go for Shiz. Afterburners target to pop, and they can get hit with Nib at any time. Fusion Destiny, dump, Summon Enforcer. Oh, Nib Valor is going to be kind of nasty. Nib Valor is going to be really nasty. They're going to be like, oh, cool, Chain Enforcer, Chain Valor. Wow. Now, Widow Anchor doesn't do anything. They can't Ray effect because Fusion Destiny. Said, ouch. Omega F. Draws Emergence. Feel like we've seen this hand before. And then... Feel like we've seen these hands before. So they're gonna go ahead and think here about what they want to do exactly. They're gonna activate the emergence. Go search out Tai. Normal summon Tai effect. Banish from the graveyard. I would just love to see what their plan is here. Are they gonna up the level and then go for Shenshen? Ooh. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this deck has so many options. It's cool how they mix. I like how like SwordSoul was like mixed with every worm deck. Besides like Yang Zings, that deck just. But like the Tennies in the virtual world, pretty sure those were like the only like actual SwordSoul or the only actual worm engines. Yeah, I mean there's like a few different ways to try to play SwordSoul. You don't even have to like add other engines. You can play like just 2 Vishuda, 3 Vishuda, has like extra worm copy names and like Fusion Destiny stuff if you want to, but. Grandmaster Tai. I was gonna say it was kind of weird. Didn't look like they were gonna use Tai because they were pressing like the buttons instead of typing. Go grab Long Young, then Lulu effect target spell, Chain Ash Blossom. Always Ash. I mean Nib Lancia versus Sky. LOL being worth meant for something else but came up. Was Lancia to like stop Celestial Shark Cannon or evenly? I don't know, but hey, it worked out. Attack over, attack directly, and then pass. Okay. Draws into a Ray. Oh my gosh, Dasher summon Ray. Said Ray question mark. Let's go. Celestial to draw. They know both the cards. And oh my gosh. That is not what we want to see. That's anti let's go. Also, why did they summon Grandmaster up there if they have Rose and Grave? That's just like not what you should be doing. They're going to negate the Synchro with the Widow Anchor. Then engage, go search Shark Cannon. Draws in the Hornadrone. Shark Cannon, take Veiler. Oh, so they just go for Selene package. And we know that they play it in the Hornet. Said set, can I change something to Shark? No. Yeah, I was about to say, they already summoned this back out. Like, they were trying to link them off. Go for Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber effect, chain Hornadrones. Does this mean that they sided out Veiler? I was going to say, I feel like it has to. Because they would have just like kept going with the play otherwise. Though Selene was coming, I thought Selene was coming, sided out Veiler's. Huge misplay. Makes sense for the matchup. Yeah, but you can keep one for Selene still. Also, I guess like Veiler's decent versus the SwordSoul half of the deck. It's not great. Well, I guess this build it actually is pretty crazy, but goes for Kaina and then access code effect, gang attack. Then they're just gonna go ahead, pop. They're gonna activate the effect here to banish, just to just to get that banished. It's not doing anything though, because this was negated. Pop that. Rose effect summon itself out. That could have just been prevented. Could have been dodged. Should not have put that there. Agreed. So now they're put down to 700. They just had Veiler. Would have been game. They wouldn't even have to use Hornadrones if they had Veiler, to be honest, because they put the Synchro in the wrong spot, so Rose would have came out. But I guess they both kind of misplayed. You know, they misplayed with their summoning zone. They misplayed with the siding out Veiler. End phase, Shizgo search, no targets. That's fair. That if you've been playing Striker recently, you get to a point very quickly where Shiz just doesn't have a target. So if you play 3 of this, like in a going first build, honestly, a lot of the time, you just either you have it there as like another link, just to like, keep your Striker engine going to like poke over stuff, or it's just Prosperity Banish. I feel like you just never get like the actual search out of this card, like the third one of it. The first one of it's insane. Go search, engage, and end phase. Let's go. But draws E-Telly, and then Lulu target. And it just sucks that they drew 2 Gamma too. They're gonna dumb, summon, search. I mean, Virtual World should definitely just win, right? Like, there's no way that they don't win here. Go dumb, summon. Then get rid of those. Go for Charge Warrior to draw. That draws into a Roshi. Then now they're going to activate Roshi. Target spell, obviously. It's the only target on field. Dump Neon. And then summon back out from graveyard. Summons out the Lulu. Imagine if they had Kieran in grave. Then pretty good. Neon summon itself out. And then they're going to overlay those. Go for Fan effect to go ahead and target engage and access code. Then banish. Go search out Kieran. Discard teleport and then discard Kieran for Long Young. Alright. How long did it take them to say that? Sent Kieran from hand to graveyard, and then sent Italy from hand to graveyard. Okay. Go for Floor Effect, burn. Then overlay, go for Totem Bird. Floor Effect to pop. Ray Effect to try to summon itself out. They're going to chain Floor when they absolutely know the opponent has Gamma in their deck list. So now they're going to chain Gamma. Is there a point of even negating Ray? I mean, no. You just go for Came Through Ray. What are you doing? Why would you negate this? They went through kinda. Oh my gosh. They just threw 2 Rays engraved, make it bad for me. You could just, why? Nah, that's not an excuse. Hopefully they like VOD review this or like watch my video. So that way they can like see their mistakes. And go ahead, beat over Gamma. Banish Chuchi to make this go down by 3, so that way they can go into a downer, then Zeus. And then end phase, GG add back. Pass, draw Widow Anchor. They just Widow Anchor target. They're gonna chain to negate. Widow Anchor. Just take Zeus. That's just game. Yeah. What was your draw? Or was that your draw? Yeah, the Widow Anchor was. If that's what they're saying. Have question to you. Should have played around Gamma. Yeah. When you had Synchro plus Nib, why didn't you make Floor? Couldn't. Rip. It was Lulu plus Long. Thought you had Worm? Yeah. Kind of have to go. Sorry for this terrible match. But should have not negated Ray Engrave. Yeah. I mean, like, even if they had kinda an extra deck, you still just don't have to negate Ray Engrave. You could just negate kinda, and that still just like plays around Gamma. So, yeah, they definitely messed up there. But once again, cool to see that deck. We didn't really get to see a lot of cool interactions. I guess, like, you know, Chuchi target this to go down in Zeus, but, like, that's nothing new. It's nothing crazy. Could have seen, like, you know, Tai, Banish Emergence, Summon Token Emergence, up the level by 1, and then go for Shenshen. And then that, like, gives your virtual world something to target later on, and also gives you follow-up, but it wouldn't have like changed anything. I think the game would have been played exactly the same, except for the fact that they would have had Shenshin in graveyard. But hey, to be fair, they should have won this, so happens. Even this is just like the Lancia Valor Nib versus Striker was pretty insane too, and then the fact that it worked out like so well. But we're gonna see that the match was about 40 minutes long. And with all that being said, make sure to go check out Dragon Rider Games down below in the description, and check out their Facebook page. Also check out Reach YGO down below for his YouTube channel. And then we're going to see Rich win the 3 Small World, or they can go ahead and decide to get the buyback for $100. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.